Hi. It's my first time in Germany, and I've got to say I'm not a fan of the doors. I got locked in the bathroom earlier, if you didn't notice. Who was here and saw that debacle? You immediately raised your hand. Yeah, that was terrifying. It's not the first door I've had a problem with since I've been here, okay? Also really excited to be here because this is the first time I've never had to tell somebody how to pronounce my last name. As an American, usually it's like, oh, I thought it was Fuchs. I think we know how it's spelled. Can you not read? Okay. I'm a millennial pansexual. Thank you, which also is just code for a people pleaser. Yeah. I do have a boyfriend, and he has a baby mama. Is that what we call mother of children here? Okay, that's what we call it, over there. She is a bit dramatic. Honestly, she found out that I was a pansexual, and she told my boyfriend she didn't want me meeting their son, which I know is shocking, because as a white lady, that is the first and only time I've ever been discriminated against. So, yeah, I just am kind of excited because now I'm like really a part of the club. Yeah, sad. She's, like I mentioned, she's really dramatic, okay? Their last fight was about me. In that fight, she actually recited multiple jokes of mine to his face, which is so weird and also shocking because I haven't done comedy in over a year and I'm still making an impact on people's lives. That's crazy. This relationship is interesting because we get misgendered a lot. Okay, obviously, I get misgendered because I have short hair. So when people call me sir or, mistake me for a man, I just say, what did you say? I'm a woman. No matter what, at the end of the day, I just freak out and say, I'm a woman, because I am. And it's just not okay to be looking like a white guy right now, okay? If I'm being completely honest. I don't want to be a white guy right now. And he has really long hair. He has hair down to his butt. He's tall and skinny and beautiful. And he gets misgendered as a woman. We tried to buy weed yesterday and he got called ma'am the entire time. He didn't even correct the person because it's okay to be a woman. In fact, it's actually fucking awesome. Women are perfect. So the contrast is so interesting. And he gets to wear a dress for work sometimes, which is really cool. I kind of love it. Actually, every time he wears a dress, I try to have sex with him. A lot, literally every time. And one time, in fact, I don't really want to tell you guys this because this is probably too raunchy, but I'm just gonna say it. One time I was trying to suck his dick in the dress in the bathroom, but I couldn't stop laughing the whole time, so we didn't do it. And I don't like telling that, but sometimes that story just comes out, like a dick in a dress. It's a stupid story. We recently took my dad to a concert. We took him to this really cool concert together, and I didn't realize that this was a test for the future of our relationship, okay? Taking your drunk, belligerent dad, who at the peak of his belligerence was rubbing the security guard's bald tattooed head. That was a test, and we passed it. And it really made me realize you know, this is what it would be like for us to raise a child together, right? Like, this is exactly what it would be like. And I gotta be honest, I don't want to raise another dad. I just don't. I already did it once, you know? In fact, I mean, I know we're all the way in Germany, but like, I'm honestly looking for a daddy sitter, okay? Like, I will pay you to take care of him if I don't have to. Okay. Anybody want to raise your hand? Okay, no. Okay. I'll fly you out, I promise. Okay, where am I? Daddy sitter. Oh, this guy. Actually, I'm going to take a little left turn. I mentioned weed. The other American comedian also mentioned weed. Do we have, who actually likes weed here? Can we get a round of applause? Okay, one person. Okay, no, all of these college kids and you guys aren't experimenting? Okay, you just don't want to announce it to the world, is what that sounds like. Okay, I get it. Well, do you guys know what weed lube is? No? Okay. So weed lube is lubrication that you get to use for your personal self, and it's infused with THC. So like, your pussy gets really high. It gets so high actually that like it brings a whole new meaning to the term loose lips. Okay. It's a little bit, translates a tiny. All right, this next one might be a stretch though. Like a weed, like a queef is just a weed cough. I told you it was gonna be really raunchy. Okay, so back to the dad. So my dad is like 73 and he's dating. Sorry, I just had to take like a left turn there. So he is dating again at 73 years old, which is a fucking nightmare to me as his daughter because, you know, I've been his therapist his whole life, so I hear about everything. And honestly, I'm just concerned for the man. I'm concerned for the man because like the dating lingo of today is not like the dating lingo of like, what, over 50 years ago, right? Like, does he know what going Dutch is? Do you guys know what going Dutch is? Okay, it means splitting the bill 50-50. Yeah, I don't even know like where that came from. Maybe the last comedian could tell us. But yeah, I just like don't know if he knows, right? Like, does he know what non-monogamous is? Right? Because I think he thinks monogamous is a type of wood. Mahogany. And I'm honestly really concerned because like if he gets ghosted, will he know? Or will he just think that they're dead? That is terrifying, you know? Like, could you imagine dating at 73 years old? I think no, exactly. I think the worst part is recently he asked me about dating apps. Please raise your hand if you have ever had to have a conversation with your father about dating apps. Thank you, please feel sorry for me. What? All right, now you have to spill the beans. Yeah. You raise your hand. You have had to talk to your parents about dating apps? You don't do dating apps, so you're like, bitch, I don't even want to have this time. Oh, websites are like, he's just trying to get an escort. Yeah, that's what's happening, honey. Let's go. How old is your dad? Oh my God, he's older than mine. Ew, we're weird. We're in weird times. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, so he comes to me and he's like, what dating apps should I use? You know, I really don't want to be paying for dating apps. And I was like, Bitch, you did not pay for child support. You better pay for something. And I didn't want to tell him about Tinder, which I'm assuming everybody here knows about Tinder. Yeah, okay, cool. I wasn't going to tell him. We've all been traumatized by Tinder. I don't want anybody else to be more traumatized by that, so I just told him to download Grindr. All right, I'm gonna tell one more joke if I can remember it. Like I said, I've been out of comedy for a year, so let's see if this one lands. I think it's really rude that the word men is in the word menstruation. Like, why do you guys take credit for literally everything? Even our periods. That's so fucked up, isn't it? Like, if you think about it, that word men should be included in a lot of other words, right? Like, instead of using the word abortion, we could just use the word amendment. All right, I'm Nicki Fuchs. Thanks so much.